machine gunners from KGL Bayern, Landwehr Infantry Regiment No. 6 with a Maschinengewehr, 1908 MG08. The MG08 was developed by the German firm Spandau Arsenal and was first introduced in 1908, hence its name. It was an adaptation of earlier machine gun designs, notably the Maxim machine gun, which influenced its water-cooled design. Specifications: caliber 7.92 to 57mm Mauser weight, approximately 15 kN, 33 lbs without the tripod, and 32 kN, 70 lbs with the tripod. Length around 1.2 meters, 48 inches. Rate of fire around 400-500 rounds per minute. Effective range about 800 meters, 2,600 feet. Operation: the MG08 utilized a water cooling system to prevent overheating during sustained fire. It was often mounted on a tripod for stability and accuracy, allowing for a highly effective suppression of enemy forces in the trenches. Usage: the MG08 was employed extensively by German forces during World War I and remained in use for several decades, including in World War II, where it was updated and modified as the MG08-15 and later the MG34 and MG42. Significance: the MG08 played a pivotal role in tactics both in the earlier and later stages of WWI, providing a continuous, devastating suppressive fire that helped secure German defensive lines and control over the battlefield. In the earlier battles before trench warfare, the MG08 was also used to support infantry during attacks. Its heavy water-cooled design was effective, but less portable than later air-cooled machine guns, making it more suited for fixed positions rather than mobile warfare. Its crews were vulnerable while advancing, and the cloud of evaporating water from the cooling system would give away their position, immediately making them a target. The MG08 remains a symbol of the technological advancements and the brutal realities of early modern warfare, with its design and legacy influencing subsequent machine gun development. Photo: property of Drake Goodman Collection, colorized by Alexander Coloring. Australian soldiers washing their gumboots outside the gumboot store at Hooplings, near Armentières. January 1917, infantry and working parties were issued with dry boots from this store before going into the line, and on returning handed them back after washing off the mud in the tubs provided for the purpose. Unknown Australian official photographer, Australian War Memorial Iwer Wo 1 Suau, colorized by Dougie. Soldiers of the Black Watch, Royal Highlanders, 15th Scottish Division in the hutments at Hindenburg. Somme photo taken by Brooke, John Warwick, Lieutenant. Photo source, IWM Q4636. Colorized by DB Color. HQ Company, 8th East Lancashire Regiment at Whizbang Corner, Fonck-Villers, Pas-de-Calais, during the winter of 1915. Second from left, in the leather jacket, is Major Beauchamp Henry Butler McGrath, who was killed in action and buried at nearby Bois on 2nd June 1916, age 43. Photo taken by Lieutenant Patrick Kokoog, Royal Engineers. Image source, National Army Museum Collection. Colorized and researched by Dougie. Poilu permissionnaire, Gare de l'Est, Paris, 1916, soldier on leave, East Station, Paris. Couleur par Frédéric Durier. Wounded Indian soldiers being taken for a trip in a chauffeur-driven charabanc from the N08A Indian General Hospital, formerly a hotel and now the Bournemouth Civic Center. Photo taken in 1915. The Mont d'Or Hotel was taken over by the War Office for conversion into a hospital for the Indian wounded on 20th November 1914. 20 officers and men of the RAMC arrived from London on Sunday, 22nd of November, and they were followed by 30 to 40 soldiers of the Madras Infantry Regiment who were to look after the wounded. The first batch of about 100 wounded Indian soldiers arrived at the end of November. From then until November 1915, was a constant stream of Indians arriving, and when fit going elsewhere, sometimes to the convalescent hospital at Barton-on-Sea. In November 1915, the Mont d'Or, together with other Indian hospitals, became a British military hospital. This was because of the withdrawal of the Indian Army Corps from France. The Indians at the Mont d'Or were moved either to the Indian Hospital at Brighton or to Lady Hardinge's Hospital at Brockenhurst. Colorist by Dougie. action took place during the Second Battle of the Marne and came to be known as the Battle of Tardenois. Men of the London Rifle Brigade behind breastworks. Ploegsteert Wood, Armentiers. December 1914. Photo source. C. IWMQ 111798. Colorized by Doug.